Pray do no. There's the R. Do no harm. Okay, where's the wiki? Okay. Someone was saying there's an achievement called Do No Harm, and that's don't kill any human. Yeah, that's the case. Do no harm achievement. Okay, the can hear me, you can see it, you can hear me, you should be able to hear the game. You can see it, and I am indeed recording. Okay. These are people you could have saved, but I guess you're meant to have come in here like straight away. Like ASAP. Like I've never seen them alive. Actually, remember that one time I alerted them? Maybe that's when they died. There we go. But yeah, I didn't kill them directly, so that should be fine.
Morgan? If you're here, then Abby didn't make it, did she? I don't... Nothing more that I can do for you right now. But look, be careful. There's someone else in crew quarters pretending to be the cook. His tracking bracelet's from Psychotronics, but the ID doesn't make any sense. I think he's the one that killed Abby. If you can, make sure he doesn't get off the station. I'll see what else I can do to help from out here. For as long as I can. Goodbye, Morgan.
That is not like Dead Space with oxygen canisters on the side. You know, just dotted around the place. If I wanted to save those guys, I'll pretty much have to start back to when I initially got into this place. And that's not an option, so I'm gonna have to leave them as they are. Let it ride.
Well done finding Chief Show. You've got what you need to get into deep storage.
Pursuant to A, use orders have compiled a report concerning Annalise Galgos and associates and causes special conversation between Willie Mitchell and Quentin Purvis to be reviewed by them.
I got the container set up.
This is pretty weird, Quentin.
I know, but if we...
I don't want to know. I'm doing this as a favor, that's all.
Cargo container 3232. It's on the other side of Cargo Bay B, next to the utility tunnel.
When I was head chef at the Space Institute, no one asked me to conceal food in a cargo container.
Just go easy on the ill, alright?
Abigail, I'm recording this time. You too, Emma.
It's fine. Danielle's joining us. She'll cover us if we get into trouble.
She said yes?
We negotiated. I had to say yes to some things too.
Sadly, I was black, so it only sounded cool when he was saying stab fellow. I was hoping he did a cool twang or something. No, associates, Purvis, Mitchell, they left private quarters, presumably for first shift, verified with psychotronic security, subject returned to private quarters during shift hours, reason unknown. Purvis was observed entering subject's quarters, left subject's quarters, carrying a portable drive. Subject left personal quarters, walked to cafeteria, was admitted to kitchen by Will Mitchell. Left crew quarters, verified with psychotronic security, subject report back to workstation, reported crew quarters, took room a meal in room. Ow. Why isn't he moving? And I didn't notice him until I activated the lift. Don Davies. Okay. It was Don or Dan? Pray Dan Davies. It was Don. Yeah, he's already dead, so we presumably did enough there to ID him. Technopath. Already got all we can. Hi, you douchebag. Morgan's. Our suite. And it's done up just like our apartment in the other thing. Though, actually some differences. It's in the wardrobe here. It even has these on the table. Memory logs.
Calvino, colleague, won't notice anything wrong. Eidetic memory. Work obsessed. Perfect medical record. No absences. New entry. Show. Danielle. Head of IT. Dislikes you. Dislikes Alex more. Need to find out why. Note to self. Research. Chef Mitchell. And emotive operator hack. Dio Igwe. One of Alex's hires. Cheap to recruit due to his unpopular stance on psychic phenomena. One of the station's best scientists. Introvert. Knows about tests. Wild Alex. Believes your brother and Typhon can save his career. Michaela Ilyushin. Chief engineer. Not on speaking terms. Had brief relationship. You ended it when tests began. She believes it is because you discovered her medical condition, paraplexis. Convenient, but false. Severing ties seemed prudent to you. Less painful, given the impending memory loss.
Audio output October. Uh-huh.
Paraplexis. Nerve disorder. Prevents use of neuromods. Requires aggressive drug therapy to prevent degeneration. Renders candidates ineligible for assignment to Talos 1. Sarah Elazar, Chief of Security. Not a friend. Knows about the Typhon. Not about your tests, but suspects. Is trustworthy, but doesn't trust Alex. Or you, yet.
Okay, he doesn't really have many friends here, does he? Poly shield. Increase protection against physical damage. Ooh, can put that in. Put me in, Chief. Ah, fly over here is busted. From his question. Paradox, Agents, and Personhood. Excerpt from a book on emulated entities and synthetic intelligence by Carter Billingsley. The Supreme Court is set to weigh in on what could be a groundbreaking decision this term. Can an emulated entity be granted power of attorney? Over the last few decades, the public has become increasingly familiar with artificial helpers, from personal assistants and the wristwatches to the smart home systems that remind you where you put your keys. But more recent advances in tech and the genius of connectomes, the ability to map the myriad neuronal connections inside a person's brain, and throws digital doppelgangers squarely into the legal arena. Recently, billionaire Rourke Wallace granted power of attorney not to one of his many estranged family members, but to a robotic facsimile of himself named Ransom. Ransom emulates what Master Wallace's own reasoning, interest, and to some extent personality quirks, to the point where the two are nearly indistinguishable, at least over the phone. Person Ransom's molded ceramic and carbon body, while beautiful, makes its true nature unmistakable. Needless to say, Mr. Wallace's family is not amused, especially considering Ransom's decision for how to execute Mr. Wallace's will. Personally, this is what I want. You know, it's the closest thing you can get to, immortality, really. Though, I think he said ceramic? Not what I would think of. Random omega sign, random alpha. I'm sure it's symbolic or some shit. Guess sweet. Dark Star Rising. Prism Master. And that means what? You read the entire Starbender series and don't... You read the entire Starbender series and don't regret it. Well, it hasn't got me killed, Aaron, so... You can hear me, you will be able to hear the game if Anne was playing. You can see it, and I am indeed recording. Excerpt from Book 6 of the Starbender cycle, Dark Star Rising. The three suns of Belkalar were melting into one another in the sky, twisting in their death throes as the Dark Star anomaly devoured them with disconcerting hilarity. Celerity? Trevor had managed to navigate the deadly debris whirling around the anomaly and crash land Empress Tremelian's Royal Raptor cruiser at the base of Mount Mool, the synthetic geopyramid which they were now surmounting. They stood panting beside a synth-stone altar, his receptacle pulsing with crimson light. One minor detail left out, Trevor, the Empress said between laboured breaths. We put this into an altar and devours the anomaly, taking us with it in the process. Trevor replied, a wink in his grim smile. You know the whole time? Trevor wrapped his fingers round hers, both of them now holding the Starbender prism. I was born for this, Trevor replied, and he pushed the prism into the altar. Governor. How are you, Governor? Restoration of Mind Jack and Machine Mind. Don't really like upgrading the synth scope, but some stuff here will be useful. Could stack this if I wanted. You know what, yeah. No, I can't. Sure, fine. Well, I'm glad I locked the door. Something's outside it. Sorry, I thought I saw a mimic moving. Plenty of food in here. Surprising. And that's not even acknowledged. Oh, so that was me being sarcastic, by the by. Or... Actually, would sarcasm be the right word? Ooh, mimic tumor. Oh, the cattiness goes one of two ways. Either it's sarcasm, because, pot shot at Dick over there's weight. Or it's cattiness the other way. I'm surprised there's any left. I don't know why I'm taking pot shots at him. That was just what my gut went with the first time I saw him, and I just kind of kept going with it. Hit V by accident, but thankfully it's not one that bit acknowledges, so it's fine. Alex, the chief engineer just sent a funky down here to install upgraded door sensors. Took the sensors and turned the engineer away. I was disassembled one of them with someone inside. A listening device. What the hell is this about? Recently she tried to request records from Neuromod Div. Volunteer records, Alex. Don't think I can overstate the seriousness of this situation. You need to get a handle on Ushin. Hands. One sec. Hey folks, I'm back. It's now 2 minutes to 7 in the morning. I've been recording for a long ass time here. It's been good. You can hear me, you'll be able to hear your game if there's anything. You can see it, and I am indeed recording. I'm gonna put this as windowed and whatnot. I was really hoping it'll keep playing music while I'll tabbed. Full screen window. No subject. Security footage. Can't find any camera footage of the chief leaving Morgan's quarters. It either does not exist or has been deleted. One question, Morgan said it was an engineering matter and does not want to foul with human resources. One no more, suggest speak to Morgan directly. I'll follow up with Chief Ishuan as ordered.